Deep beneath the icy surfaces of the Antarctic and Arctic Oceans lies a chilling natural phenomenon known as the Binnacle, often referred to as the Finger of Death.
At the center of the Caribbean lies a hole so deep, so dark, that even sunlight can't reach its bottom. The Great Blue Hole. For decades, scientists have explored its hidden depths, but what they discovered during one recent underwater drone mission was something they never expected. The drone descended into the darkness, past ancient rock formations, past the remains of creatures that had been trapped there for thousands of years. And then, the camera captured something moving, something that shouldn't have been there. The footage was so disturbing that the scientists monitoring the mission reportedly stopped the descent immediately. But what exactly did the drone see? And why did this discovery leave researchers deeply concerned about what might be hiding in the unexplored depths of the ocean? Before we dive into the mystery, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because the biggest shock is still ahead. Today, we're going inside the Great Blue Hole, and what happened next may completely change the way you see the ocean forever. Great Blue Hole of Belize. Imagine this, an enormous, perfectly round hole in the ocean, so deep and dark it looks like the sea itself is hiding a secret. Welcome to the Great Blue Hole of Belize, a natural wonder that has both fascinated and terrified explorers for decades. Discovered by Jacques Cousteau in 1971, this massive underwater sinkhole is 300 meters wide and plunges to 124 meters. But what makes it so terrifying? While the blue hole's crystal-clear waters might seem inviting, it hides some of the ocean's most mysterious and eerie secrets. In recent years, underwater drones have captured footage from the depths, revealing ancient stalactites, fossils of prehistoric creatures, and eerie caves that have been untouched for millions of years. Some of these fossils belong to creatures that vanished long before humans ever set foot on the planet. Talk about a chilling reminder that the ocean is a time capsule holding mysteries far beyond our grasp. But here's where it gets really strange. Scientists are still trying to figure out the cause of the hole's perfect circular shape. Some suggest it's a collapsed cave system, while others think it could be a portal to something much darker. Oh, and did we mention there are sunken ships around the rim? Yeah, the Great Blue Hole has claimed its share of victims, making it even more unnerving. So, while the Great Blue Hole may be a breathtaking sight, it also proves that sometimes the deeper you go, the more terrifying the unknown becomes. While the Great Blue Hole offers a glimpse into the ocean's mysterious depths, there are other places where the sea seems to swallow not just water, but entire ships and planes. Enter the Bermuda Triangle, where the eerie unknown takes on a whole new terrifying dimension. The Bermuda Triangle, 3 words that have sparked mystery, fear, and fascination for centuries. This infamous stretch of ocean spanning between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico is known for its bizarre, unexplained phenomena. Over the years, it's been the site of countless disappearances, from ships to planes, all vanishing without a trace. But what's really going on beneath the waves? That's where underwater drones come in, and what they've discovered is more terrifying than we could have imagined. The Bermuda Triangle's reputation dates back to the early 20th century, with the disappearance of Flight 19 in 1945 being one of the most notorious incidents. Since then, theories ranging from magnetic anomalies to alien activity have been thrown around. But when underwater drones began exploring the area, they uncovered some startling findings that might send a shiver down your spine. In recent explorations, these drones captured footage of strange, massive underwater formations that don't appear on any maps. Some even resemble ancient structures, sparking theories that the area could be hiding sunken cities or lost civilizations. And the most unnerving discovery? Large sections of the ocean floor appear to be unusually smooth, too smooth for nature's liking. Some researchers believe it's the result of underwater vortexes or some energy force pulling objects into the depths. So, while the Bermuda Triangle remains an enigma, the deeper we go, the stranger and more unsettling it becomes. Could it be the sea hiding something far beyond our understanding? Or is it just the ocean's way of keeping us on edge? Either way, the Bermuda Triangle is one mystery that's far from solved. But here's the thing about the ocean's darkest mysteries. They don't always hide in the middle of a vast, unexplored sea. Sometimes they can be found in places that look completely harmless. A peaceful spring, a popular swimming spot, a place where people go to cool off, never realizing that beneath the surface lies a maze of dark, twisting tunnels. And one such place can be found deep in the Texas Hill Country. Jacob's Well sounds like a peaceful spot, right? A hidden gem in the Texas Hill Country where locals go for a dip. But what if we told you it's not just a peaceful spring, but a massive, terrifying underwater labyrinth that has sparked nightmares for divers and explorers alike? Let's take a deep dive into one of the most mysterious and dangerous underwater locations in the world. Jacob's Well was first discovered by early settlers in the 1800s, but it wasn't until much later that the true depth of its mystery came to light. Located in Wimberley, Texas, this spring doesn't just bubble up. Oh no, it leads into a deep, narrow shaft that drops over 30 meters, with tunnels stretching far beyond. Divers have ventured into the well only to find themselves lost in an endless maze of caverns, some so tight they could barely turn around. What makes Jacob's Well so terrifying? It's the unpredictability. Over the years, drone footage has revealed even deeper, more unsettling parts of the well, unexplored tunnels that seem to disappear into the abyss. As recent explorations show, the well seems to have no end, with sections where visibility drops to zero. And here's the kicker. Divers have gotten stuck, unable to find their way back, adding an eerie sense of danger to what seems like an innocuous spring. So, while Jacob's Well might look like a serene escape, it's really a death trap for those who don't respect its unpredictable depths. It's a reminder that sometimes the calmest places can hide the scariest secrets. But not every underwater mystery is hidden in a dark cave or a deadly labyrinth. Sometimes the most terrifying discoveries begin with something that looks completely ordinary. A piece of rusted metal, a forgotten object lying silently on the sea floor, something that appears worthless, until scientists realize it may have been centuries ahead of its time. And that's exactly what happened off the coast of Greece, where divers discovered an ancient object that would completely change our understanding of the technology of the ancient world. Picture this, a rusty lump of metal discovered on the sea floor, and at first glance, it looks like something you'd toss in the recycling bin. But what if we told you this lump turned out to be one of the most mysterious and advanced pieces of ancient technology ever found? Enter the Antikythera mechanism, a discovery that has baffled scientists and historians for over a century. And what underwater drones recently revealed has only deepened the mystery. It all started in 1901 when sponge divers off the coast of Greece stumbled upon a sunken Roman ship near the island of Antikythera. Among the treasure trove of artifacts was a corroded bronze device that nobody could make sense of. Fast forward to the modern era and advanced imaging technology. And yes, underwater drones unveiled the shocking truth. The Antikythera mechanism is an ancient analog computer designed to predict astronomical events like eclipses and planetary movements. Here's the kicker. It's over 2,000 years old. Why is this terrifying? because it challenges everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations. The level of precision and engineering found in this device shouldn't have existed in 150 BCE. Was it the work of a forgotten genius, or evidence of knowledge lost to history? And recently, drones have uncovered more fragments of similar mechanisms in the area, raising even more questions. So, while the Antikythera mechanism proves ancient civilizations were smarter than we ever imagined, it also leaves us with one unsettling thought. What else have we forgotten? Or worse, what else is still waiting to be found? Mahabalipuram pagodas. Just as the Antikythera mechanism uncovers the astonishing technological prowess of ancient civilizations, the submerged Mahabalipuram pagodas raise unsettling questions about what other forgotten wonders may lie hidden beneath the waves. The ocean might be hiding an entire ancient city, a place of incredible beauty lost to time. Welcome to the mystery of the Mahabalipuram pagodas, a legend whispered along the shores of Tamil Nadu, India, for centuries. And thanks to underwater drones, this legend might not just be a myth after all. Let's dive into one of history's most haunting enigmas. The story begins with the famous Shore Temple, a magnificent structure standing proudly on the coast of Mahabalipuram. Local lore claims that it's just one of 7 temples, yes, 6 others supposedly swallowed by the sea. For years, this tale was dismissed as mere folklore, but in 2004, when a tsunami struck the Indian Ocean, something incredible happened. As the waters receded, stone ruins briefly emerged from the seabed, hinting that the legend could be true. Fast forward to today, and underwater drones have taken the plunge to investigate these submerged secrets. What did they find? Enormous rock structures and intricate carvings, eerily similar to the Shore Temple, lie beneath the waves. But here's the chilling part. These ruins suggest not just temples, but possibly an entire city wiped out by a catastrophic event. Was it a tsunami, or something even more mysterious? So, the Mahabalipuram pagodas remind us of the ocean's dual nature, beautiful yet unforgiving, serene yet hiding untold secrets. The question is, how much more of human history lies hidden beneath the waves, waiting to terrify and amaze us? Sargasso Sea. The Sargasso Sea is a huge, expansive ocean named after the Sargassum genus of free-floating seaweeds. While many varieties of algae may be found floating in the water all over the world, the Sargasso Sea is unusual in that it harbors holopelagic Sargassum species, which implies that the algae not only freely float about the ocean, but also reproduce vegetatively on the high seas. Other seaweeds reproduce and begin their lives on the ocean floor. Sargassum is home to an incredible array of marine organisms. Sargassum mats are used as nurseries by turtles to provide food and protection for their hatchlings. The Sargasso Sea is defined by a floating lens of warm, unusually transparent water, and its position is governed by fluctuating ocean currents that travel clockwise around its perimeter. The algae that covers its surface is a deceptively luxuriant veneer over a region of ocean that is mostly barren of life at deeper levels. However, even in this ocean desert, there is a sophisticated network of life that has evolved to thrive amid the weed. Sargassum is also an important habitat for prawns, crabs, fish, and other marine creatures that have adapted to this floating algae. The Sargasso Sea is a reproductive ground for threatened and endangered eels, white marlin, porbeagle sharks, and dolphin fish. Humpback whales make an annual migration across the Sargasso Sea. Commercial fish, such as tuna and birds, both migrate through the Sargasso Sea and rely on it for sustenance. While all oceans on the planet are defined at least in part by geographical borders, the Sargasso Sea is defined solely by ocean currents. It is located within the northern Atlantic subtropical gyre. The western limit of the Sargasso Sea is established by the Gulf Stream, while the North Atlantic Current, Canary Current, and North Atlantic Equatorial Current define the sea to the north, east, and south. Ice Finger of Death. Imagine something so chilling, so bizarre, that it seems ripped straight from a sci-fi thriller. Enter the Ice Finger of Death, a terrifying natural phenomenon captured in its full eerie glory by underwater drones. This isn't just an ice cube falling into the ocean, it's an unstoppable freezing force that can destroy everything in its path. Let's break down what makes this icy assassin so terrifying. The Ice Finger of Death, scientifically known as a brinacle, was first discovered by scientists in the 1960s. However, it wasn't until the age of advanced underwater technology that we got a real look at its haunting beauty. Formed in the frigid waters of Antarctica, a brinacle occurs when extremely cold. Salty water sinks from sea ice. This briny cascade freezes the surrounding seawater as it descends, creating a long, icy stalactite that slowly snakes its way to the ocean floor. What makes this phenomenon so terrifying? It's deadly. Anything caught in its path is instantly frozen. Drones have captured haunting footage of starfish and sea urchins trapped mid-crawl, encased in ice as the brinacle mercilessly spread across the seabed. It's like nature's version of a cryo-beam, but there's no escape for its victims. The Ice Finger of Death is a chilling reminder of how little we understand about the ocean's frozen depths. It's beautiful, eerie, and absolutely deadly. A real-life horror show unfolding in slow motion beneath the waves. Would you dare to dive near it? I didn't think so. The Cuban underwater city. What if we told you there might be an ancient city, complete with pyramids, sitting at the bottom of the ocean? Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but the mysterious underwater city near Cuba has left scientists scratching their heads for over 2 decades. Discovered in 2001 by a team of marine engineers surveying the Yucatan Channel, this submerged site is as strange as it is unsettling. Let's dive into this baffling mystery. Using sonar, researchers stumbled upon massive geometric structures over 2,000 feet below the surface. Think pyramids, straight roads, and what appear to be buildings. If confirmed, this city would predate any known human civilization, flipping everything we thought we knew about history upside down. But how did such a place end up underwater? Some suggest it could be evidence of a catastrophic event like an earthquake or tsunami that sank an ancient city. Others whisper about connections to Atlantis. Underwater drones have since explored the area, capturing haunting images of symmetrical stone blocks and smooth surfaces that seem far too advanced for their time. And here's the kicker. Carbon dating of nearby materials suggests these structures could be over 50,000 years old. How's that for terrifying? The Cuban underwater city raises more questions than answers. Who built it? What caused its demise? And, most chilling of all, what other secrets are still hidden beneath the waves? One thing's for sure, the ocean has a knack for guarding its mysteries, and this one is as big as they come. The Mariana Trench. While the discovery of the Cuban underwater city hints at ancient civilizations swallowed by time, the Mariana Trench, the deepest point on Earth, holds even darker secrets waiting to be uncovered by the relentless gaze of underwater drones. The Mariana Trench, Earth's final frontier. It's the deepest, darkest, and most mysterious place in our oceans, stretching nearly 11 kilometers down into the abyss. Think Mount Everest, but inverted, and then throw in crushing pressure, eternal darkness, and a whole lot of, what the heck is that? Welcome to the Challenger Deep, the trench's deepest point, and home to discoveries that are as terrifying as they are fascinating. First discovered in 1875 by the HMS Challenger expedition, the Mariana Trench remained largely a mystery until modern technology. Q underwater drones which dared to dive into its depths. What they found was nothing short of mind-boggling. From alien-like creatures with translucent bodies and glowing eyes to microplastics at depths where no human has ever set foot, the trench shows us just how much of the unknown lurks in the ocean. Oh, and did we mention the snailfish that thrives in conditions that would crush a submarine? What makes it terrifying? For starters, the pressure at the bottom is over 1,000 times what we experience on land, and yet life finds a way. Not the cute, cuddly kind, but creatures with tentacles, bioluminescence, and jaws that look like something straight out of a nightmare. The Mariana Trench isn't just a reminder of how little we know about our planet. It's proof that nature still holds some cards close to its chest. Are you curious or just scared? Either way, the trench is the stuff of deep-sea dreams, and maybe a few nightmares. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Recently, this footage, caught by an underwater drone, freaked out people across the globe. While we're always expecting to find a bizarre or otherworldly creature in the murky depths, and even ancient structures that throw modern science off balance, what no one expected was to see an actual, alive underwater city. A city, not ruins. If this footage is real, it means someone managed to construct ocean scrapers, somehow produce electricity, and procure all the resources necessary for a basic urban lifestyle. Were the scientists right when they said we should be looking for aliens in the ocean depths? Do you think it could be a real underwater city? Or just AI playing tricks? Alien life forms. In the vast, unexplored depths of the Indian Ocean, off the east coast of Africa, underwater drones captured something straight out of a science fiction movie. A creature that looks like a cross between a squid, a jellyfish, and, well, an alien. This otherworldly being has left scientists scratching their heads and everyone else wondering what else is lurking down there. Let's dive into this spine-tingling discovery. In 2022, while exploring deep ocean canyons, researchers piloting an underwater drone stumbled upon the creature floating gracefully in the pitch-black water. It had long, tentacle-like appendages trailing behind a glowing, bell-shaped body. Its translucent form pulsated with faint bioluminescent lights, as if it were signaling something or someone. Dubbed the squid-jelly hybrid, this creature defies classification. Its movements resemble that of a jellyfish, but its appendages and unique body structure are squid-like. Some experts speculate it could be an undiscovered species adapted to extreme deep-sea conditions. But here's where it gets creepy. This creature appears to hunt with precision, using its tentacles like a web to trap prey, all while floating in near silence. Why is it terrifying? For one, it shows how little we understand about deep-sea life. If something so alien can thrive down there, what else might be waiting to make its debut? One thing's for sure, the ocean isn't just Earth's last frontier. It might just be another planet altogether. The lost world of Cleopatra. Imagine uncovering the lost world of Cleopatra, not in the desert sands of Egypt, but beneath the shimmering waters of the Mediterranean Sea. That's right, Cleopatra's legendary palace, long thought to be a thing of myth, was discovered underwater off the coast of Alexandria. What underwater drones have captured there will make you question how much of our history is still hidden beneath the waves. In the 1990s, archaeologists led by Frank Goddio stumbled upon ruins submerged in the harbor of Alexandria. These ruins, dating back over 2,000 years, are believed to be the remnants of Cleopatra's palace and the royal city of Alexandria, which sank after a series of earthquakes and tsunamis around 365 CE. But here's the twist. This isn't just rubble. What lies beneath are colossal statues, sphinxes, and what appear to be ceremonial artifacts that paint a picture of a once thriving and opulent empire. Thanks to underwater drones, the exploration has reached jaw-dropping depths. They've revealed mosaics, jewelry, and even massive stone pillars engraved with hieroglyphs. But here's the eerie part. Statues of gods and pharaohs lie eerily tilted, as if frozen in their fall, giving an almost haunting glimpse of a civilization brought to its knees by nature's fury. It's a sobering reminder of how entire worlds can vanish, leaving behind fragments for us to piece together. Cleopatra's palace is not just history, it's a ghost story told by the sea. Jade corn-looking artifacts from the lost world of Cleopatra's submerged palace, where history vanishes beneath the waves, to the eerie jade artifacts that evoke ancient rituals. Underwater drones are uncovering mysteries that challenge everything we thought we knew about our past. Deep beneath the waters of the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of Central America, underwater drones have uncovered a peculiar mystery. Jade artifacts shaped like corn. Yes, you heard that right, corn, but not the kind you toss on the grill. These artifacts are as strange as they are mesmerizing, and they're rewriting everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations and their connection to the sea. The story begins when an archaeological dive near a sunken trade route reveals a collection of jade carvings unlike anything seen before. These pieces, crafted with eerie precision, are unmistakably shaped like ears of corn, complete with kernels. What makes it even stranger? Corn isn't a typical design for jade art, a material usually reserved for deities, royalty, or ceremonial tools in Mesoamerican cultures. So why corn? Experts speculate that these artifacts could symbolize fertility or agricultural abundance. But here's where it gets weird. The artifacts are found submerged at depths that suggest they weren't dropped accidentally, but intentionally placed, possibly as offerings to the gods of the sea. Underwater drones have captured hauntingly beautiful footage of these jade treasures lying in neat arrangements, almost as if guarding a secret. Why is this discovery terrifying? It suggests a ritualistic purpose linked to beliefs we can barely comprehend. Did ancient civilizations know something about the ocean's power that we've since forgotten? And what other hidden rituals might the deep waters still be hiding? One thing's for sure, this corn is anything but ordinary. Golden orb. Deep beneath the icy waters of the Gulf of Alaska, underwater drones have stumbled upon a discovery that looks more like something from an alien planet than Earth. A mysterious golden orb nestled on the ocean floor. This shiny, spherical object has scientists both fascinated and utterly baffled. What is it? And more importantly, what is it doing down there? The orb was discovered during a deep-sea expedition nearly 3,300 feet below the surface. Its smooth, metallic-like sheen caught the attention of the drone's cameras immediately. At first glance, it resembled a golden egg, sparking wild theories. Was it a relic of an ancient civilization, an alien artifact, or perhaps some bizarre deep-sea creature? When researchers brought a sample to the surface, things got even weirder. The orb's material was neither fully metallic nor organic, defying easy classification. Microscopic analysis revealed it could be the remains of a previously unknown marine organism, or maybe a protective shell for something that hasn't yet hatched. Yes, hatching was mentioned, and now no one can sleep. Why is this discovery so terrifying? It's not just the orb's alien appearance. It's the fact that we still have no idea what it is, or what secrets it might hold. Could it be evidence of life forms beyond our imagination, or a harbinger of something yet to emerge from the ocean's depths? The Gulf of Alaska's golden orb is a dazzling, unsettling reminder of just how little we know about the deep sea, and how much it could surprise us. The ghost shark. While the discovery of the golden orb deep beneath the Gulf of Alaska hints at something both ancient and mysterious, the eerie presence of the ghost shark shows us that the ocean's depths are home to creatures that are just as strange and far more terrifying. In the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where sunlight dares not venture, underwater drones have captured something that feels like it swam straight out of a nightmare. The mysterious ghost shark, also known as the chimera. This eerie creature isn't your average shark. It's a distant prehistoric relative, and its haunting appearance and bizarre behavior are enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. The ghost shark was first recorded on camera in 2016 by an underwater drone exploring the deep waters near California and Hawaii. It's not a newcomer to the ocean. This species has been around for hundreds of millions of years, way before dinosaurs roamed the earth. Its translucent, almost glowing skin, coupled with its vacant, haunting eyes, makes it look like something from the underworld. But here's where it gets really weird. The ghost shark has a retractable sex organ on its head. Yes, you heard that right. On its head. If that doesn't scream aliens of the deep, I don't know what does. It also uses a series of strange, wing-like fins to glide silently through the water, hunting small fish and crustaceans. Why is it terrifying? For starters, it's a living fossil, a reminder that the ocean holds creatures older than we can fathom. Its otherworldly appearance and adaptations are proof that the deep sea is a realm where evolution takes some truly bizarre turns. The ghost shark is a creature that defies expectations and confirms one thing: the ocean is as mysterious as it is terrifying. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.